We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Raybar Sanmartin, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Ready now, Tyler Stevens, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Trey McGrath. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. McGrath, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Again, a 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Standing in now, Rhett Langford. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-0. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Esteban Perez.
Digging in, Esteban Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Raul Tatis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Ibandel Isabel would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Ibandel Isabel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in, number 20. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame.
Ahoy, 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 team.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, just chilling, eating a late lunch. Yeah, streaming on YouTube. How's your day going? How's the early part of it going? And please bear with me, I'll make my lunch too at the same time.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Tony Stockton would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So how you feeling after getting the 2 shots?
Batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Side effects from it?
First delivery to him on the way. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Atlanta.
Guys, you ain't gonna see me at time of day getting a shot.
Jesse Gray gets the starting assignment for the
Let's
Braves.
see if
Dan
Mr. Gray
what's the word on him?
It's not an
has
easy
the
thing to
same
do to
effect
pitch
last
as
2
a rookie,
times
but
I
one of the things
used
you
him.
have to do is use the
Well, he
positives. The
hits a
opposing team has never
full
faced you.
nine,
You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Stepping in, Daryl Lerma. He'll lead things off. Here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Very rarely does
You
a
have
pitcher
to
like
wait
this
a while
leave one in a
to get your
location like
first
that.
and
That's a
second
pitch
shot.
right there he'd like to have
Or no.
back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Stevens moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, number 74.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
And he struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Lamont Tompkins. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front. Strike two.
I thought so.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beauty.
I've been lying that people got a lot of weird side effects too. Take, tired, sore throat.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
But at least you got it, though.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one
go. At least got that over.
Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Oh, hold up. Did you have to get him, or was it your choice to get him?
Nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. McMahon over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler Stevens.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Stevens. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the first baseman, Trey McGrath.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trey McGrath. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0 the count. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Osborne is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Edgar Alessio.
Edgar Alessio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Game I could think of. I know that you play.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Well, at least trying to have everything go back to normal.
This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So striding in, Hiroshi Yamashita.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was not going to talk and let the game speak for itself. Let the game tonight in the doubleheader, or set for tomorrow, depending how I feel. Let the second game, which is the last game, now do the talking there. But since I'm talking to a viewer who I know very, very, very well, I might as well. With that being said, the starting 9 for the Atlanta Braves are as follows: Tyler Stevens, Trey McGrath, who you saw early on in the first inning, hit the 2-run shot. Trey McGrath. Excuse me. Wow. Rhett Langford, Esteban Perez, Raul Tatis, Istabel. I know I screwed that name up. Christopher Sanchez, Tony Stockton, and Reggie Lawson. For the Tampa Bay Rays, Daryl Lerma, after returning from not one but his second stint of the COVID protocol, Legion Chu, Lamont Tompkins, Edgar Alessio, also coming back from the COVID protocol. Hiroshi Yamashita, who's now a converted center fielder. Wow. Rob McMahon, Cody Osborne, Jody Nunez, and coming back from his second stint on a COVID protocol, Kosuke Tatao. The starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves, Jesse Gray. As you can see, this is his second, his third stint overall, second stint on live television. Last 2 times he went the distance. Sam scored it 2 times. Went 7 lost it in the 8th. But all 14 strikeouts, 1 hit, both unfortunately came with the double. So we will see if finally go to the picture. Whoops. We will see if the 3rd time is a charm. With that being said, 97 in the 4th seam, changeup is 83, curveball 77, 92 in the 2 seam, and his slider is 88. The starting pitcher for Tampa Bay will come later on.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Yeah, all right. We will see now. Here's early touch from his first hit already.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Rob McMahon. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0.
Oh, a little programming note. If this goes all well, I'm going to get FIFA 21. Hopefully, till I can figure out how to get MLB 21. Hopefully for y'all, FIFA will do. So, hopefully, it said it'll come this Thursday. And hopefully it does.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Kind of cool to see what pitches he has. Oh, so far so good. I mean, he's using every bit of them. He has to use them.
Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he's back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball four.
Okay. We'll see. Look how this goes. Yeah, I'm going to shoot out with a base hit. McMahon, who's a notorious walker.
At the plate, Cody Osborne.
We'll see if you can keep him in check now. Because remember, it's 5 per batter, 15 per inning. So.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little
Brad said
anger on
he has
that
to force any base, so even if he couldn't get the double play, he has first, second,
first and second now, one man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Foul took it off, but make contact. That's a little annoying.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away.
I'll get where credit is due, though.
You're really at a disadvantage
He
when you fall behind 0-2.
came off the 30-day DL, so.
At the plate, Jody Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Atlanta leads it 2-0.
Well, we're going to the third, 2-0 Atlanta.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
That's a 2-run shot.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Kind of 2-run shot don't mean shit.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Brett Langford.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the
for
pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
This goes. We'll see how it goes after 4th.
High and deep to left. This one's got.
Yep.
Plenty of distance.
Soon.
Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left now as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
He's not even tired. Oh boy. I don't think I'll have to do this already. Oh, let's go Bogan. Warm up. Put Cabrera into this. Yeah. I didn't think Reva would be this bad. I mean, yeah, I know he has his moments, but yeesh.
As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
Oh. Yeah, remember, even though he was on the
2-0 pitch.
30-day DL,
Hit down the line at first.
to get him like this, and after two protocols,
there's not a lot you can do with that.
I thought
that
we were
fastball
going to
just
get
ate him up inside.
San Martinez very hard to hit off of, or at least first time hitting.
Now at the plate,
today.
Tatis.
Not
One
this
run
game.
in and one gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Now what, Ray? He's getting pinched, or his control is basically not what it should be. Yep, they're living. Well,
One out,
this
nobody
is
on.
an Great American ballpark, so.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
I mean, the outside worked a shit for him.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ivango Isabel.
Digging in now, Ibandel Isabel, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there.
That's the efficient
a good scoop at first, saves an error as
accustomed
the
to
side
see.
is retired.
It's like that. Hold on.
Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Up next for the Rays, number 6, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
The shortstop, number 6.
The pitch.
It's amazing how Greg gets the call, but 17 getting shit from the umpire. Ugh, whatever. Oh, and I hope your Tuesday.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels.
Sunny.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back
better
here.
weather
It's
than I
1-2.
Well, he's hoping it was warmer, but not too warm.
This is foul right side. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Like I said yesterday, I was unable to get MLB The Show 21. So hopefully, try to figure out how to get it. FIFA 21 will do. Well, hopefully I picked the right one. FIFA 21. It's been a while.
These are the kind of ABs,
All the other games I'm
regardless
gonna
of the
get,
outcome,
like,
you go back to the dugout
Hitman
as an
or
offensive
audio
player, and your
somewhere in the
teammates
next
are
month or
loving
two.
on you
Yes,
for
you
making
heard
that
me.
pitcher
Next month
work
to May
and
or June.
battling it out.
Oi!
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 3-2. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
I would have ran like hell down the line.
At the plate, Daryl Lerma. He flew out in his last
So far,
at-bat.
so good. Long first again.
Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the.
Let's check to see how evenly disputed his grades are. Not really. I mean, yes, he's throwing a curveball, his other fastball and slider, but so far it's mainly exclusively changeup, four seam. You'll see that every day, especially when the pitcher has traditional 5-pitch mix.
Bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Chu. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, it's a little high right now, but even at 50, it's going to be 51. He's still hard to hit off.
Why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 3-0.
It's going to be a long day already, as is. It's a longer day now.
Stepping in, Christopher Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Number 20.
And the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Two balls and a strike. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got.
Still
Got the barrel out
can't
front
leave
and
it
just
out.
blasted it down the line for an extra
Still
base
can't
hit.
settle down.
Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Kaczynski. Okay.
To the
Kaczynski.
plate now, Tony Stockton, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yep, 3 hits.
Has a look, now the pitch.
At the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, shit, for the first time.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Just hung in there on that one.
Yeah, I mean, 71 pitches, 4 innings in. We'll see how fast it gets
Here's
to
another
85.
1-2.
Ball that's outside.
3 runs, 3 hits, and
Yeah,
no
if he
errors
gets
so far
walked,
for
I gotta take him
Atlanta.
out.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first
shit.
out.
Holy shit.
So striding forward now, Reggie Lawson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Of how the supposed sweat makes the kickers look extra plastic.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's getting screwed.
And there's ball 2 now.
Yeah. Yep. Watson, he's gone. He's almost at 80 at this point.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Shit. Why is inconsistent? This umpire inconsistent.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing.
Yeah, he's gone. He's almost at 80. Oh, excuse me.
So that's ball 4.
I like how he power trots.
Tyler Steven.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to...
I think I did that so early.
Jacob Bogan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Alright. Since he's getting pinched, and basically on the other hand, my team ain't doing the job correctly, or not getting the job done, I should say. Jacob Bogan is now on the mound from the bullpen. 95 on the fourth seam. Sliders 81. 79 on the changeup. 94 on the two seam. 72 on the curveball. We'll see if Bogan can do what my team cannot do for a few innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Tyler Stevens is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, he inherited 17's mess, even though 17's responsible for the guys on first and second.
And it's quickly 0-2. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Yeah. You should figure him out. Right now he's gonna figure him out. This is where he hang one.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Out down.
Now another 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a look over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Oh, well.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good
take my
news is he
headset
has a
off.
force at every base.
It's
The
getting
bad
warm
news,
for you,
a
so-
single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So I do apologize.
Digging in once again, Trey McGrath. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it. Deep down the line. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying.
Now we got a
stuck
few
between a rock and a
pickles.
hard place. Well, that was the case here.
We placed
Bases loaded, facing the
17.
best power
Here
hitter
to
in the
his
lineup,
mess.
and he showed
Logged
why
in.
he
Not
is
only
so
walks
feared.
the first guy
He
he
knocked it
faces,
out of here with a
give up a
vengeance.
grand
Rex
slam.
Langford is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Now, will he be charged with
Now
17's mess? Will we see
fouled off.
another pitching change? The third thing is the 10-run rule is in effect. So unfortunately, I cannot end the game
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's
Yes,
1-2.
Remember,
Great job on those
I
last
said the
two
rule
pitches
states
of
that
varying
if
speeds. Gave him
the
a
team
hard
scores 10 runs
fastball,
or more
and then he locked him up
from the
with
6th
changeup.
inning and beyond, I have to call the
The
game.
1-2 is taken
So-
for ball 2.
When it's the 6th inning, if it's 10 runs or more, then I'll call it. Boy, don't want to do it. At least when they give you an hour and a half. Well, let's see. Let's see if he inherits his mess. Oh, shit. McGrath hits 2 homers. Hey, second homer. Well, sort of, kind of, Bogan sort of inherited 17's mess. This is, and I say that because the 2 base that Samurai team left on base before Bogan replaced them, when Bogan gave up the grand slam, yes, but the batter he walked, got the bases loaded, and who he gave up that homer, Bogan gets charged for that. So that's interesting. We will see if he can keep going, or will the AI take him out.
4 runs here in this half inning. He stays alive, still 2-2.
And remember, the AI, the rule for the 10-run rule is 6 and beyond. It's 10 runs or more.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
I have to call it.
He's thrown a
But
bunch
this
of
is
pitches,
the-
and this
just
AB
in the
hasn't been
4th.
any different.
So,
Definitely
can't do
laboring
that
at the
till
moment.
6th. Full 6 innings complete, it has to be.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than
if it
serving one up.
exceeds
He can really hurt you.
that, though, to where...
Ready for another shot now. Estevan Perez. He got on top.
Well, like 4 runs, if it's 10 runs in an inning, then I can call it. So this game might be short after all.
Top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. McMahon is there for it.
Oh.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
It's taking him. Usually it's
Now
2 outs
The second baseman. Roll.
to get out of the inning. Usually it's 20, 15 to 20, 25 almost.
Now
But
in the box,
31.
Raul Tatis.
Oi. Oi, y'all. Oi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
One 0 count. Here it is. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. Particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Holy shite.
But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 7, the Rays nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lamont Tompkins.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box, Edgar Alessio. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up now, Hiroshi Yamashita. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Isabel is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Striding in once again, Ibandel Isabel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Behind 0-2 now. Isabel absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he knows he can't get beat inside. He has that split second more to be able to execute his game plan knowing he's not going to get jammed.
Next will be the designated hitter, Christopher Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tony Stockton.
Now to the plate, Tony Stockton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lerma is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Braves lead this one 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob McMahon. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Langford. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Osborne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. McGrath is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The catcher, number 3, Jody Nunez.
At the plate, Jody Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So now to the plate, Reggie Lawson, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. I got 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's fouled away. fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Tyler Stevens.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Jason McNamee will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 9, Jason McNamee.
Bo Bong is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 19,
Chang Ho Bong will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 4, Chang Ho Bong.
Logan Davidson is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 61.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sanchez, come on now. On pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 7.
Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 14.
So digging in now. Chase Goslin will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Outside, 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1, but they're still in control, 7-0.
Chase Goslin will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Striding into the box, Logan Davidson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only two hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
James Cannon will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 84.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
A runner at first with no outs here. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Chu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gage is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 19. Ball.
Settling in now, Bo Bong is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Beckett. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They need to get some. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Estevan Perez. Evan Krasinski enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Evan. Krasinski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Joaquin Cortez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, left fielder, Ibandol Isabel.
Ready once again, Ibandol Isabel. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. One 0 count. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bong is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, number 20.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Christopher Sanchez. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a throw over. Runner's back.
Ball
2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Tony Stockton would be next. The 3-0 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tony Stockton.
At the plate, Tony Stockton, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and they hold a 7-0 lead.
And leading up for the Rays, the center fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Johan Vidro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Johan Vidro.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away.
he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in, Rob McMahon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chang-Ho Bong is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So coming to the plate, Chang-Ho Bong. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Jody Nunez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the rookie 3rd baseman, James Cannon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
Now the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 32, Delman.
Standing in, number 32, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Trey McGrath, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 1-0. Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Long is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves 2-3, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now at the plate, Logan Davidson. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ripped on the ground to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 32, Darryl Lerma.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darryl Lerma. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. One out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Chu. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, we've seen some good pitching in this one, but can we give some love to the catcher? Not only is he able to control the entire flow of the game, he's been dominant behind the zone, shutting down a running game, and technically being the captain of the entire team.
Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Goslin, and the throw to first ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. In now. Chase Goslin. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First offering on its way.
Ball, down.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. At the plate now, Estevan Perez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery.
Whoa, that's down.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Kana Sang comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Joaquin Cortez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. He's set, and the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. From the stretch.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First and second here with nobody out. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Hit to third. He's got it to second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ibandel Isabel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
Men on third with 2 down.
Yeah.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Nope,
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Bong is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Brett Baxter will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Into the box. Watch now, Bo Hong. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, number 14.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Beckett. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason McNamee. From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jesse Gray is credited with the win. Raybar San Martin couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.